Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Gatsby 5-light interior wall sconce. This is the 2013-23. It's also a 3-light version. That's the 2013-22. It's an awesome single-light version as well. That's the 2013-20. Check them all out. Let's get into some of the details on this. This is a reversible fixture. You can point this up. You can also point this down with no problem at all. Let's talk about finishes. When you pull that menu down, it says choose your finish. You're going to notice that Hubbardton Forge has a limited amount of finishes available for this as standard product. If you have other fixtures that you're using that use other finishes in the same room, let's say you're using dark smoke 07 or 05 bronze, and you don't see it on that list, drop me a quick email. Say you're looking at the 2013-23 and you want to see about getting it done custom in a different finish. I take your email, I'm going to send it through Hubbardton Forge's customs department. It'll come back with an answer, and most likely that's going to be a yes. We do customs all day long. Okay, let's get into size on this though. This is 5 inches overall height, and that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to top of this. It's also 36.5 inches wide. And projection from the wall here, coming straight out, that's coming at 5.3 inches, and that's going to be right to the edge of the fixture. Mounting height, that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box, is coming in at 2.5 inches. This is a standard 4-inch junction box, and that's what this is going to be attached to. There's going to be other points on this that are going to attach to your wall. How to show you that is to look at the installation instructions, and you can do that now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on this side of the screen, midway down, there's going to be a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list, all the things that are going to be part of this. It's going to show you how it goes together, which is super easy. It's going to show you how it's going to go on that 4-inch junction box, plus all the other ways. Like I said, you're going to be attaching it to the wall of your house or your building. Okay. Let's talk about glass right now. So Hubbardton Forge uses incredibly beautiful hand-cut crystal on this. This is very substantial. I don't think people even realize how thick that piece of glass is. It's optical quality. When you get this, I would take it and I would put it on my coffee table for a while and just enjoy how the light plays off these facets. It's really an incredible piece. Now, when you are putting this onto the fixture, you'll notice in that installations instructions, you're going to have a couple different parts that are going to go into play here. It's going to be using this retaining cup that has threading on the inside and these little ridges. This is a retaining ring tool that has little ridges here too, and this is just going to drop right inside like that. What I generally do is, to make it all easy, I take the piece of glass, regardless of what it is and which fixture, I kind of turn it upside down and go over the retaining ring tool, take the whole thing, and then just slowly kind of put it onto the fixture itself. Hold it on, and then use this as a proxy for your hand, right? Because your hand can't get in here. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You're going to turn it until it's nice and snug on there. Take it out, and you'll notice that retaining ring is going to be on there, so you don't have to worry about anything. And then just take this and put it into a junk drawer in your kitchen someplace and forget about it. Okay, so after that, let's talk about what's going on inside of this as far as lamping goes. It's going to be using a G9 socket, which we use on a lot of different fixtures. G9 sockets can take LEDs, they can take halogens. If you want to go halogen on this, you're going to be limited to a 60 watt in each of these sockets. So that's going to be the max because of the heat generated by a halogen bulb. It's a dimmable fixture regardless of if you use LEDs or if you use halogens. It's all about the bulb and the dimmer that you buy for your wall. But these are super easy, and they cast a beautiful light, the halogens, if you want to go that way. I picked mine up on Amazon just for a showroom because it's easy again. If you want to go LED, and a lot of you want to go LED, sky's the limit. You can put whatever you want that'll physically fit in that piece of glass, and there's all kinds of LEDs out there. The ones that have the orange stripes going through, those are called phosphorus ones. The ones that look like corn cobs are called cob LEDs, just like you think they would be. This big guy is a 75 watt equivalent. This is probably a 60 watt equivalent. This little guy is a 40 watt equivalent. It has a frosted shield on it. And these are all dimmable. I got all of these on Amazon. We use these all over our showroom all the time, and it's just fine. The one thing you do want to zero in on when you're looking at the LEDs online, or if you're in a hardware store or a home center, is the color of the light coming out of it. The Kelvin scale is going to be that whole thing. So 2700 Kelvin, 2700 K, that's going to be super yellow. Way on the other side of that is going to be what's called daylight, which sounds like it's warm. It's not. That's a blue-white hospital waiting room light. That's at 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 Kelvin on the Kelvin scale. In the middle of all that is going to be warm white, and that's 3,000 Kelvin. The light that's coming down on my hands from the LEDs up above, these are 3,000 Kelvin LEDs, and these are awesome. They kind of mimic that nice warm glow of an incandescent bulb we grew up with, not too yellow, not too blue-white, right in the middle, and that's what I think you should probably zero in on. So what I would probably do is go for a 3,000 Kelvin, let's say 60 watt equivalent, because remember you've got like 5 of these, so you don't have to go too crazy. And it's easier to find the 40 watts too, so that would be just as good. If you want to dim it, but at the same time a lot of people don't dim their bathroom lights. It's just one of those things. But again, very easy to find out there in any hardware store, so you're fine. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forged finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque, and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I'll walk you through the whole thing, okay? So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.